The whole studio is chair dancing to this for sure. It's become my new favorite.
We need to, you know what we need to do? We need to do a compilation and we'll make Sam help us with it.
Yeah.
We just need to record us when the music comes on because we would make so much money from people laughing at how spastic we look because we are just, there's not any real good dancing in here.
No.
Our guests do much better than we do.
Yes. Especially this guest, Annie Calliouet from Healing House, joining us in the studio. Annie, good morning. All right, Annie. So we've got a couple of events coming up. As a matter of fact, National Children's Grief Awareness Day is coming up on Thursday, November 19th. And, again, continuing to raise awareness for grieving children.
Yes, this year we on Thursday, November 19th, we asked the community to support National Children's Grief Awareness Day by wearing the color blue. And maybe organizing, like a jean day or something like that. We have some blue butterflies that you could take a picture with, and upload your picture onto either our website at healing-house.org or also on our Facebook page. And yes, we're trying to raise awareness. There are so many children in Acadiana who have experienced the loss of a parent or a sibling, and Healing House provides a safe place for these children to just be amongst themselves as peers and just kind of give them support going through the changes of losing someone who's really close to them.
There was a sobering stat that you gave us before we went on the air, talking about before graduating high school, 1 out of every 20 children will have a parent die.
Yes.
I mean, it just really puts it into perspective.
It really does. And, especially around this time of year with the holidays coming up, I mean, National Children's Grief Awareness Day is the Thursday before Thanksgiving. So, it just kind of helps to give that extra support around the holidays, especially if it's the child's first holiday without their loved one. And, even it's children, but it's for the families also. And, especially around the holidays, it's so tough and you really, really miss that person. And, the weather's usually kind of, not as maybe supportive.
No, you're right. Like this week's weather pretty much has been, except for today. Today's nice and sunny, but it's been like a big cloud has been hanging over Lafayette Parish the last few days.
It's true. And let's face it. That the weather, especially down here, we're used to all this nice sunshine. So whenever it's kind of gloomy and you're thinking about your loved one, it can really make you kind of sad and feel kind of down in the dumps. So if the community, the reason why we do this is to raise awareness for the community to be there to help these people who might be feeling sad and bummed out and really missing their person. And, just to let them know that you're there for them. I know sometimes it can be awkward. Like, what do you say to someone? You can just tell them, hey, listen, I just want you to know I'm thinking of you and I love you and I'm here for you. Or, maybe even just, hey, would you like to go watch a movie? Or, would you, can I come over and maybe bring that person some baked cookies or something like that? And just to let them know that you're there for them because they might be feeling really down and out and not in the mood to do anything. And maybe by you asking them, hey, do you want to go to the mall or would you like to go to the park or, just spending time with that person and letting them know that you're there for them can help take their mind off of the sadness that they may be experiencing. So
being there is just, that's the number one thing, it sounds like.
That's right. Yes.
And it's amazing. So you're pointing out as well some of the sayings that you don't want to, some of those cliche things of, saying, I know how you feel, try not to think about it. Those are the absolute wrong things to say. But, it's amazing. Sometimes those are the first phrases that pop into our head because it can be a situation where you want to help that person, but you come across the wrong way. But it's important to do with what you said and what you and Bernie just talked about. Just be there for that person. Just think about something like taking them to the movies just to get, it's a way of getting their mind off of it, but you're not telling them to do it. Yeah. You're helping them to do it.
Right. And just letting them know that you're there for them is really the most important thing. And, speaking of which, there's going to be a national conference on November the 12th. And this year, Healing House is going to be streaming the conference. There are 3 seminars that they're going to be streaming the conference. It's going to be at Healing House, so they're going to be showing the conference at the Healing House.
Okay.
And it is from 11 to 4. The cost is $15, and that it does include lunch. And if you need like continuing education credits, the total cost of the course is $50. But you can call Healing House or go to our website for more information. One of the sessions is on helping children and adolescents cope with grief and loss. And it's from a hospice perspective. And the second session is going to be about helping children, teens, and families after sudden or expected death. And the third one is entitled OMG, You Actually Took a Child to a Funeral, Rechilding Death Memorialization in a Busy, Ritual, Light, Multicultural Society. So, I mean, as you can see, these, whether you've lost someone, who experienced death through an illness, or someone who maybe experienced death all of a sudden.
Right.
You know, I mean, both are very terrible and both are very
complicated.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have their own complications.
Yeah. I mean, the loss of a parent and someone who maybe you had a little time to prepare for is different than if the person, your parent maybe died suddenly and you're like, did I tell them that I loved them? Or, what was the last thing I said to that person? And so these seminars will be offered and shown at the Healing House to help the community support the children who have lost, a parent or sibling to death in a variety of ways. And so this is something new that Healing House is doing. And so we ask if you're interested or if you know of anyone who is interested who would perhaps benefit from, being a part of these seminars, have them call the Healing House 234-0443, or our website is healing-house.org. And of course, we're on Facebook too.
Yep.
So you can find out more information there. And so, we're always, at Healing House, we're always just trying to show our support. And, again, this is something new that we're doing and, by broadcasting the seminars to the public. And we want to be here and show our support to the entire community and continue to grow Healing House, and we ask again that the community take their blue pictures. You can wear the color blue and post them to our website. And that's just a little way that
you can show them.
Exactly.
Because then, moms and dads can take their kids and then look at Facebook later.
Right.
And they'll understand,
and
somebody else gets it.
Right. And you never know. I mean, it could be maybe you get together with all the employees at the grocery store and you guys take, all the employees take a blue picture, and that child may see that, you and your coworkers took a picture and posted it on the Facebook page, and maybe that their mom, maybe they go shopping with their mom at that grocery store,
right,
and they're going to know without saying anything that you support them and the grieving children in Acadiana. And there again, we talked about just being there for people. This is just another way to show your support, and not even realizing the positive effect that it will have just by them knowing that, hey, wow, that person, supports the Healing House just by taking a picture. So if you want to organize like a Jean Day or something, make it kind of fun for your office and take a blue pic, or just give us a call, take a picture, upload it to the Facebook page, and really just we want to thank the community. Acadiana is so wonderful in supporting the Healing House, and we want to continue serving the children and the families who have lost a loved one, and continue to increase our capacity to serve, and we do that through the support of the community. We couldn't do it without you guys. So
healing-house.org. Annie, thank you so much for your time
Thanks for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
No problem. Coming up now on 551, we'll be back to wrap it up.